Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft You Can Play. This is CelticSinger. I am your host, and I'm standing under a tree listening to the rain. So, in the last episode, we started knocking down this tree. I decided I'm going to wait and let you guys watch me knock down the rest of the tree because it's very interesting the way this works. So, as we knock down the tree, you'll notice in my inventory that the number of chunks of wood that I have has gone up. So I went from having just one chunk of wood in the last episode. Now we have four because there were 4 blocks of wood in that particular tree's trunk. And now, as we watch, the leaf blocks on this tree are going to start to disappear. Okay, see, one by one, they're slowly going to disappear until they're all gone. And as they disappear, items will fall from them. So right here you see we have these little tiny trees floating around on the ground. Those are saplings. So those saplings will allow us to plant more trees as we progress in the game. So if we ever get to the point where we need more wood and we're in an area where there aren't a lot of trees, we can plant a sapling and use that sapling to grow more wood. So it's a nice little environmentally conscious, renewable resource. Now, as you can see, it's raining. You may not be able to hear, but in the background noise right now, I hear the rain falling. Rain makes my computer lag a little bit worse than normal, but you're already getting used to that. So, the other really nice thing that sometimes drops, and it's a little more rare because different items drop at different rates and there's percentages. It's very complicated as to what drops when. But another item that will sometimes drop from an oak tree, which is what we just knocked down, are apples, because in the Minecraft world oaks produce apples. Don't ask me why. So with the apples are a great source of food when you first get started, before you've had a chance to collect any other types of food, or before you've had a chance to even think about starting to, to do farming or any of the more advanced techniques of gathering food. Breaking down trees, you always want to kind of hang out in the same area, so if it happens to drop an apple or two, you're ready to go. We're not really going to have to worry about hunger as long as we've got ourselves on peaceful mode, but as soon as daylight rolls around again, we will change it back to easy, so you can see how hunger will begin to affect us. Alright, now, because I'm environmentally conscious, I'm going to come right back over here to this block, and I now have the sapling in my hand. So let's just take a look here. See, sapling in my hand. You can see it. And to plant this sapling, I'm going to use, again, my mouse button. I'm going to put my crosshairs on the block that I want to plant the sapling on, and I'm going to hit the right mouse button. And that just planted a sapling. Alright, this is also a really great biome because it's got animals in it. This sheep, oh, I am so happy. You do not know how happy I am to see this sheep, because wool is very, and because we're lagging, we accidentally planted 2 trees. I'm going to break one of them. There we go. And we can collect that tree back. In Minecraft, sheep are very important because they produce wool. And you need wool to build a bed. And you need a bed to reset your spawn point. Right now, if we were to die, we would show back up right on that exact same block that we appeared on at the beginning of our game when we first created this world. Now, we might decide that this is not the area where we want to build our house. Maybe we want to build our house further away. But we're still going to spawn back right here every single time. So, with the sheep, we can collect wool. And with the wool, we can build a bed. And when we build a bed, then we can reset our spawn point. So instead of spawning here, we'll spawn wherever we place our bed and sleep in it. So that's more advanced Minecraft. We'll get into that later. But also, cows are awesome. You can breed cows, and you can use the cows. The cows will produce leather. when you kill the cat, you will have to do a little bit of killing of digital animals in this game. When you slaughter the cows, you get leather, and you get steak. So those are great resources that you need to be able to. They will help you survive. Now, what I'm doing right now is I'm breaking grass blocks, and that's these blocks that kind of stand up from the regular grass. These blocks will sometimes produce seeds, and you can see right here in my number 3 slot that I have collected some seeds. The seeds we will use in farming. Remember, all of the things that we're doing right now are geared towards basic survival. We need shelter, and we need food, and we need it pretty fast. Alright, so the sun's starting to come up, but it's still raining. So, can cheat for a little while longer and keep us in peaceful mode, because mobs will sometimes spawn when it's raining. Because the light level, remember I told you the light level was important? When it's raining outside, there's not as much light, and so the mobs don't die the way that they're supposed to. So again, we're going to leave that alone for now, and just go ahead and let it stay. Ooh, there's some more seeds. The more seeds you can get, the better when you're first starting out. But once we get a few here, then I'm going to show you the basics of how to farm. Okay. Alright, so we've got 3 seeds. That's enough to get started. Alright, so now we're going to start using some of these resources we've collected. So we're going to go back into our inventory. Remember, we hit E. We've got 4 blocks of wood. So we're going to put the wood up in our crafting block here. And you'll notice that for each block of oak wood gives us 4 oak wood planks. So we're just going to grab and we're going to turn all of those blocks of wood into oak wood planks. So now we have 16 planks. Now, I'm going to use 4 of these planks. I'm going to put, using my right mouse button, I'm going to put one plank in each corner here. And I'm going to make a crafting table. And that's going to give me another achievement, benchmarking. Now, with the crafting table, I will be able to build other items that will help us as we progress. So the tools that we need to be able to mine and build and farm and all of the other things that we need to do that make Minecraft so much fun. So, I've got the crafting table in my hand. I'm going to use the right mouse button again. I'm going to click it once, and I'm going to place the crafting table. Now we're ready to build stuff. It's just about time to wrap this particular episode up. So now you've learned a little bit about the basics of how to break blocks, how to place blocks, some of the important things you need to find when you first get started. Next episode, we're going to get into crafting, how to start building tools, and how to start actually molding your environment around you so that it works the best for you when you're playing. Thank you for dropping by. I hope you enjoyed this episode. As always, please leave any questions you might have down in the comments. We'll deal with them in later episodes. And remember that you can have a lot of fun with this game, and you can also help your kids have a lot of fun with this game as well. Thank you for stopping by. We'll see you in the next episode. Have a great day.